and whatever. And the comparison for 1 XP, if you get all like level once a day, it's not as impactful anymore. So if I were now to go to the dogs, I would at least consider if I don't want the potential high roll, because gold-wise, it is kind of the same, right? If I buy and get 2 gold and get a free item, that should net me around 5 goldish, at least probably in the later days. So the question is, do I think 1 XP is good, or do I want a high roll potential, a target of weapons, tools, or shields that I can get? And here, short disclaimer, this is exactly the same evaluation you do when you level up. And you have like 1 XP, or get a shield, or get an ammo item, or get a, I don't know, tool, or whatever. How often do you actually pick the 1 XP over the tool if you're actually looking for, let's say, a battery and a soldering gun? I'm often picking all the other options before I take this 1 extra measly XP, because XP is not important anymore. So I'm at least not certain if I really think it is still worthy to use this star shot anymore. Like, it's my intuition. Maybe it's an undervaluation of experience at the moment, same as with other items. I mean, there might be a little bit of difference, but this is my point I would make, why I don't think the star shot is like as good as it was before, for sure. And whether it's still good to use, I'm not certain. Like, my intuition, my gameplay, I would say, well, this 1 XP is not cutting it. I try to get a, I don't know, high roll weapon, or like a tool from the 3-4 tools I like to see on Dooley, or a shield if I'm on the companion core. I don't know. G 1 XP is random tool is pretty close in value. Okay, yeah. If I only can guaranteed weather glass or other insta XP. I mean, this, yeah. We can still put this in. Like, it's not about it. No. Don't get me wrong. Don't get confused. Star chart is okay to pick up, and if you have your crow's nest, it's probably stronger. If you don't have a crow's nest, I wasn't certain that it was stronger over the hunting steel, right? And that was the decision we had at that moment. I'm not saying the star shot itself is wrong and we don't want to have a star shot here in the setup right now. The star shot is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It was rather whether I want to pick the extra option I get at working at the docks when I have a star shot, or want to go for the tool. And my intuition was telling me that is not the reason I want to have the star shot. That's all. So don't get confused about that. Okay. So probably I want to have like extra cooldown reduction here, and 10% extra crit over the hunting steel now, because the crit matters and there's lifesteal and cooldown reduction, and probably this is better over this now. I would agree too. Like, I don't know, depends a little bit what I fight, but I would say in general this is still good. I still think I want obviously to have the 30 damage here on my Cutlass, because this here is not looking better to me at all. And I would say Siege Shell is still better than those two. And probably I want to use the Scrap Shield soonish. And there is a shield, a Silver Skill Vendor, or I can go for small and large items. So what are there small and large items? Obviously, Crow's Nest upgrade would be amazing, but other than that, I'm lacking creativity here. And maybe we want to look for silver tier skulls, because some people told me there might be broken skulls. So I'm inclined to look at skills, see if there's anything going that I like to see. For each weapon you have, your aquatic item have damage. For each shield you have, okay, it's like literally 2 damage on the weapon. And your items have chance per weapon, so all it's 1% crit. I don't think any of those do anything meaningful. I don't think like two weapon damage. Oh, for each aquatic item. Okay, I have 3, so it's 6. Okay. Good for reading skills here. Okay, I would say 6 damage here though. is maybe good enough. It's like multicast, it's fast. I need the edge. Might be a client like 1% damage isn't cutting it, and large items don't trigger here. So it's either this or nothing. None of those are great, okay. So we hate the 6 damage here, because in the future we have less aquatic item, and then it's like 2 or 4 damage. I can see that, I can see that. I mean, I can sell stuff off, but I can see also that they are not the good skills. Okay, I will use this now. I have space for shovel and fishing rod. I value the shields more than those two here, probably. I can sell this off, maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Would I ever want to have it in a higher quality? Probably not. Yeah, let's just go with this. I think that might be the strongest. Oh, I can replace stuff on the left of the chart. That is a good consideration. I should have moved probably the pearl on the left here, for certain. Also, we are getting a lizard here. Yeah, we are getting so lizard. Oh man, that is a struggle of a Vanessa, huh? Makes more fun being on the other side, I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, even if we're like doing okay-ish here, like we're finding some pieces, we're fighting our best. I mean, obviously, maybe if we had like a silver silencer or like silver trebuchet on day one, this would look a little bit different, obviously, but yeah. Probably want to increase the weapon damage for now over buying aquatic items or getting a freebie. So let's do that. I mean, 5 is 5, 10 is 10, but I don't think I can justify 10 here. Health is probably strong, but also upgrading here a crow's nest is helping us a lot. Other items are also good. I have no idea. I mean, in the last fight, it would have by far not helped if I had 100 more health or 200 or 300. Like, we were just in a losing position there. To be fair, it was probably a strong opponent. But yeah, I don't know. Let's look at items. Those are items. Those are also items. Okay. Gain region for the fight when you gain region burn. Okay, okay. I don't think that is a loop I see so far. I like lots of good items here. Can I buy, like, sell something and then buy the cove first? So are we selling here the fishing rod? Say, well, whatever, shovel is probably shoveling better. And then we buy the cove, and then we sell a lot of stuff, and then we buy the 2 upgrades. I think so. I think so. Yeah, like I know that I might have to sell ambergris, but I can also sell the fishing rod. Say, well, I don't know if that is ever doing anything for us now. Then I can buy the aquatic thing, get extra on the ambergris, and then I can still sell the ambergris. I feel like, I don't know. My intuition tells me whatever, like the shovel can still dig for us, but we also have to prioritize stuff. I don't think the throughbill is ever in a loop here that actually matters. And then I can definitely buy the upgrade here. And I can also already afford this upgrade. And I don't even have to sell the ambergris. So this is still scaling a little bit. This is scaling gold. So gold is not as bad as it looks. I also think I should easily be able to win against Gorgon Noble here. So we should fight here. Though I again did not consider thoroughly enough the other PvE fights. Alright, Toki, wish you a good run. Thank you for staying around. We need a better weapon now. I agree. I would wager that is something we should try to get. I mean, that is a skill that might buy me a little bit of time if I need it. I mean, 100 health is not a lot. 5 crit and 10 damage is kinda a lot. I know it's like super counterintuitive. Upgrade your leftmost silver tier item though. Okay, yep, I see what I want to do here. I will probably go for danger. The risk here. I mean, upgrading the weapons. There's only one weapon actually that I can think of. It's like the ship thing. That might be okay here. Why not upgrade the star chart? I mean, that is a lot of crit. And this gets double crit. I'm more inclined to go with the crit here over the star chart. I think the crow's nest is stronger here. Okay, let me look it up. So how is this? I mean, star chart. So if I upgrade it to golden, it's like 20 crit. And the other one, I get 5% extra crit on the star chart as well as 5% on the cooldown reduction. And here it's a crow's nest, which was like 25 crit. So 25 crit versus the... Why is it not showing anymore? Oh, therefore. Versus 5 and 5, right? So obviously we have 20 crit or we have 5% cooldown reduction. So if I look at this cat loss again, 5% more cooldown reduction does not look a lot in comparison to the 20 crit I get. Because this is already kind of fast and like 5% more is 2.7 then, but I miss out on 20% crit. And this is double crit, so crit is like double. So no, 40% more damage is probably more than the star chart here. Okay, I cannot follow. I don't know the odds for weapons here, but I would wager it's not in my favor. And I don't know, I feel like I want to take a risk here. Let's see how strong we are feeling here. Like, at least we're like now critting like the whole time, so this should at least, I don't know, do a little bit of damage, hopefully. I mean, that is a decent amount now, but I don't know, I don't feel strong here, like I'm honest about that. I probably want to go biting. Are there any tools? This is not a tool. Let me look up what actually from the medium items are tools. I have no clue. This takes just a second. Okay, all the medium items I want to see are tools actually, huh? So seems like tools has a good pool. So I am interested more in the tools than the 5 region here. Though, yeah, those are not the tools I had in mind. I mean, to be fair, it's only day 5, and I think most of those start at golden, if I remember correctly. So I don't think want to go with a fishing rod again. This is also something I don't want to see. Okay. I still think cooldown reduction on the pearl is better than the seashell. And yeah. Finally, a weak component. So that is something. Working at the docks, aquatic items. Let me look at the aquatic items pool actually, just for a second here. Not that I missed something. Okay, the flagship. So the flagship is in that pool as well as the crow's nest. Flagship, submarine. Okay, yeah. So it has to be aquatic. Okay. I don't think the cove is ever on the board, so it's just like an economy item for us. I don't think the harpoon is like getting us over the line here, and the coral armor as well. So that is a golden throwing knife, but I don't think that is ever, at the moment at least, on the board. I don't know, maybe with skills this is actually better than the cutlass. I wouldn't know. Probably, maybe. I mean, it is better with the, when you crit charge this for 1 second, so this is like going pretty hard ham on my opponent, maybe. I don't know. But for that I need the ammo skill in the first place. Okay. Also large pool of aquatic items with no reroll at the shop. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe. Like, just to be clear, I want to make clear I have no idea what I'm doing here. Like, I try a little bit, you know, that is happening, but like, I'm the absolutely noob when it comes to other heroes than Dooley, so I don't know the odds there. Probably if I had like 200 hours on Vanessa, I could tell you, well, don't go there, go there. My intuition would have been at least a little bit on the wrong track. Like I had an intuition in the first place. Here it's just, I don't know, maybe I want to go there, maybe not. If I have like then done this 20 times there and 20 times there, I have an idea probably where I want to go. So chocolate is general pretty good. I have a cove, but I would need to sell stuff off. So probably be selling stuff off, and probably even this. I don't. So for those who play Vanessa a lot, is it ever better to go with a throwing knife if I find like the ammunition skill? Because therefore this is like hitting every second because it charges itself, and then I haste it, and this is like boom, 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 boom. Or is it just a bait and never gonna happen? Not worth it. Okay. So I can sell this off, and now I can buy chocolate. I feel like I definitely want to increase my health here. That is something that is definitely way too low for my personal preferences. Okay, that was probably also wrong if I want to ever pick the max health here. I screwed myself out of 10 health in that case. No, 15. Do I ever think like 10? Nah, this is getting replaced, so I shouldn't do this. So poison XP, it's probably How much do I value like scrap shield on a pearl that I don't particularly like? Not really, right? I take the XP, I don't know. So there's an inglet that has a little bit of crit. There's nothing. There's more XP and gold. I mean, this is the only item I really would care about, right? The cutlass is better than the others here. I mean, this is also double crit, but yeah. I mean, it's 4 and this is 5, but this has multicast, so never ever those. I go with the strongest fight. Good night, Emmy. Wish you well. Good night, good night. Thank you for staying around, helping out. Hope you're doing well. And maybe see you around tomorrow. We are... Someone posted it, so there it is. We are like, so for those who are interested, the moderators, you can use the stream elements commands and add actually commands. So I checked that. Whether you want to, it's your thing to do, but at least all mods should have the opportunity. Items, aquatic item, poison skills. I mean, money is no issue anymore, right? Poison skills in most cases do not help us. We are not playing poison. And while this is a freebie, I just learned the aquatic pool is pretty big and very narrow, like a lot of very few things that I would like to see. So I can also go shopping here. Is a port ever a good item? I would say it's not a good item anymore. Haste to aquatic items is also not helping us here, and the double barrel is also not really helpful because we don't have no way to refuel it anyway. So ain't gonna happen. Do we ever say a golden sniper rifle is any strong? So it's like 100 or 130, and then times 5, it's like 500 damage in the face. And we have like 15, 45% cooldown reduction. So it's like 5 seconds. Hit them for a very, very lot more than we do at the moment. I would say sniper rifle looks good. It's a golden one, right? Thank you, Snapzilla. Good night. What needs haste? I mean, I don't know. I will buy it and we will see how it feels, okay? I mean, I have the financial means to do it anyway, so even if it's not correct, I would wager we go for monster loot here. Just like for golden feathers, they would be amazing. I mean, that are not golden feathers. I mean, that is 1,200 crit on day 2. Why not? Oh, not day 2, day 6, sorry for that, but like, that's a good crit. So he has anyway a very stronger cutlass than us, so we would need to survive 2 hits here. And we get over the line. It was a good choice. Otherwise we would have not won here. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's a little memey, but not too worst. Probably also we are more inclined to buy sharpening stones here, though 3 loot items could have cooldown reduction and crit, and we're still missing 10% crit, and we like cooldown reduction a lot on a 6-second sniper. And silver ones, I have not even an idea how much they do. But it's also, I don't know, it's like times 5. Maybe. Let's buy those. I screwed up here. No, I did not. Okay, I have only one item left. That gives me stuff. I was like, wait, one for a second. 6 damage. So due to this also critting most of the time, that's pretty good. Slow one item for 2 seconds. When you slow, permanently gain 2 max health. I don't know. Probably good if you had a lot of slow going on and you could farm like with the same as with the water cooler. But I don't see myself ever doing that, so goodbye to those. I also think the cutlass is not good enough, so we can sell it off. I want to look for weapons over working at the docks. So this means I get 1 XP and gold that I don't need. And this means I look at a lot of weapons and maybe find even something better. I want to look at weapons. Or an upgrade, or whatever. Chocolate or medium items? I feel like we maybe want to go for those golden medium items. So it's medium items here. I don't think the weather glass, I mean, we can have it additional on the board, right? Over the small items there. But then I don't have burn, poison, slow, or freeze. And then what does it do? Nothing. Okay, good talk about that one. Cutlass and katana are also not it. This is also definitely not better than the star chart, so good talk about those. Yeah. Do I want the feather? Yeah, I want the feather. So the big downside here is, in all honesty, we are super susceptible to any sort of freeze as well as slow, right? If this is getting frozen or slowed, we are already in a lot of more trouble. So yeah. Quixel or Kev's Armory, I would wager, even though there might be shield and shrouded items here, there are not many health toughness items I want to see. So I'd rather look at small and medium items. Weapons to the right of this have 25 damage. And aquatic items have 10 seconds less cooldown. I mean, this is a lot of extra damage, right? But the problem is, again, if I take out, like, let's say the 2 shield items, I have only 1 item, and then every freeze is hitting my sniper rifle. And if every freeze is hitting my sniper rifle, we are in a lot of trouble, right? Like, if there is like freeze on slow, freeze on burn, freeze on poison, all those kind of stuff. If I have only 1 target for that, I mean, hell, this thing is frozen for 10 seconds before I even go off. I will make a note about this on my notepad, and then I hope I will be able to figure out how to grant you this access, and then I will grant you the access.